I had been visiting CLC for a while, on and off, not really sure where I fit, bringing my daughter from time to time. And one Sunday morning, just really felt like needed a change. My life was at a place where I just wasn't making it happen. I looked back at my history, and just really things were a mess at that point. Came down Sunday morning, and Holly Amon prayed with me. Then she introduced me to her parents, Bob and Julianne, and they were having life group that coming Friday, and invited me. I was a little nervous to go, didn't know anyone except briefly meeting them on Sunday morning. I was running late, so was really getting ready to turn the car around at the moment I pulled into their neighborhood. But I decided to park the car, go inside, and as I walked in the door, it was like they were waiting for me. It was like just so welcoming. The one word I could describe was love. Like as I walked in, that's what I felt. And up until that moment, as I would come into church on Sunday, just felt like, how could I fit into a church, not being a proper family unit, having gone through several bad decisions, to a place of just feeling like a failure. They didn't care about any of that. They just wanted to love on me and get to know me and get to know who I was and who Addie was. And they saw in me something that I didn't know was there. So, sorry. So just, oh my goodness. Sorry. But that was my initial experience with life group. And then after that, I think I left my daughter, Addie, with my mom that night. And over the next few weeks or months, I probably wanted her to go to bed early, but then I started to bring her, and she just loves the children, loves the Amon kids, and has found family. I have had the opportunity to find family. It's not something that Friday comes and you're like, oh, I've got to go to life group. We get to go to life group. We get to get connected and get to know people deeper than just the hi, good morning on Sunday mornings. We get great teaching on Sunday, but then you go home, and then what do you do with that? And being involved in a life group, you get to see people living it out at different stages in their lives. You get to see them, you get to see younger, older families, single mothers, all different. We all look different. It's a beautiful thing. I get to connect with people that typically I would not probably connect with. People that I wouldn't right off the bat think I have something in common with, anything in common with, and then you get to know them more and more, and it's just really neat. So you get to know people deeper. You get to pray with people over things. We've prayed babies into the world, I guess you could say, and then out of the hospital, and grandparents that are not doing well. I know my life group has been a great support as my grandmother wasn't doing well. Just so many opportunities that you get to just be family, really. And my family lives a good bit of ways away, and my life group has and just started to develop relationships through the church, and that's kind of, you're able to build on that. And on Sunday morning, it's beautiful to get to see people, familiar faces that you know a little bit more about than just, hey, you live close by and you come to CLC, and you just scratch the surface when you know people on Sunday mornings. You get to see who they are, and none of us are perfect. Even in all my failures, like people have just come alongside me, encouraged me, loved on me. And you don't have to be perfect to be a part of a life group. You don't have to be perfect to be a part of a church. We're all at different places, and people get to come alongside you, especially when you get plugged in. People get to come alongside you and help you to get to where God has for you, what He has for you. So it's great.